that. Let us scan it and we will
आनन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 शिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ नित्यानन्द शिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ Nithyananda
Nithyananda, welcoming back all the viewers watching us live on YouTube, Facebook, and the various social media platforms. So we just saw about the power manifestation, how Sri Nitya Paramashananda Maharaj manifested the power of consciousness over matter. And as Paramasha Maharaj beautifully said, all of us can manifest this power in the Mahaparamashram program that is going on right now. And today, as we are looking at the completion with
Today,
death
Kalabhairava
and fear
Jayanti.
and receiving the darshan of Bhagavan Mahakala. Let us see the introduction of Kalabhairava directly from
Kalabhairava
our beloved Swamiji,
assumed
the introduction to Bhagavan Mahakala. So let's all get ready to directly hear from our beloved Swamiji. Please sit to a space of deep listening and receive the direct truths from our beloved Swamiji.
Today, Kalabhairava Jayanti. Kalabhairava assumed the form of Kalabhairava. Mahadeva assumed the form of Kalabhairava and removed the false identity of Brahma and gave Shivoham experience to Brahma today. And such an auspicious day. And you also need to know, in original Vedic calendar, this is exact day I assumed the body. The Margazhi month, Ashtami Tithi, Krishna Bhaksha. That is exactly the time of my birth also. Traditionally, the birth is celebrated as per the nakshatra. So we are celebrating as per the nakshatra. But as per the tithi, I am born exactly on the same Kalabhairava Jayanti. You may ask, then why are we celebrating Kalabhairava Jayanti as per tithi? Traditionally, it is not somebody newly born as far as Kalabhairava is concerned. Mahadeva assumed that form and did that job and just again became himself. Because of that, we use tithi for Kalabhairava Jayanti. If we use tithi for my Jayanti also later on in course of time, it will be on the same day of Kalabhairava Jayanti, Kalabhairava Ashtami. Because Kalabhairava did not stay in that very form for a long time. He just, see, each of Mahadeva's action is considered as one incarnation. When he came out and destroyed Daksha and his Yajna, that action is Virabhadra. When he came out and destroyed the arrogance of Brahma and gave him Shivoham experience, that action is Kalabhairava. That is why Kalabhairava Jayanti is done as per the tithi, not as per the nakshatra. But any form which happens and exists, the Jayanti is celebrated as, of course, still in the north, the incarnations Jayantis are celebrated only as per tithi. Only in the south, we have the South India, we have the habit of celebrating all the master's birth as per the star. That is why we are celebrating the star. Otherwise, originally the tithi as per tithi. Today is Swami's Jayanti also. See, at one point, constantly creating, Brahma forgot it because of the blessings of Mahadeva, with the energy of Mahadeva. See, the Brahma's Kamandalu, which is the sacred water, out of which he creates whatever he wants, that water is the Abhisheka Tirtha of Mahadeva. The water washed the Mahadeva's body. That is why in all Shiva temple, where the sacred water, the sacred bath water, where it flows out, there Brahma will be standing with his Kamandalu to constantly refill his Kamandalu. Go to any Shiva temple, you will see where the sacred water flows from the Garbha Mandir, the Abhishekam water flows, there Brahma will be standing with his Kamandalu, because that is where he refills and creates the whole cosmos. Unfortunately, by constantly refilling his Kamandalu, he was also given the 5 head by Mahadeva, but suddenly he became a little egoistic and arrogant and started thinking that his voham has to happen from inside out. It should become experience and then start coming out. And this guy, out of his hippo, started declaring, I am everything. Make him understand and give him that real Shivoham experience. So, he just wakes up from his Samadhi. Kalabhairava comes out. The Lord of Time comes out and just cuts that 5th head, which has become a little arrogant. The moment the 5th head is gone, Brahma realizes he is also bound by time, and he realizes that it is hypocrisy that made him feel he is the superior. The moment he surrenders, Mahadeva again gives him the Shivoham experience and gives him the place back temple and says, you can start refilling your Kamandalu from now on and continue the creation. And he gives a permanent place in all temples of Mahadeva, where the Abhishekam water, the holy water, the sacred bath water goes. In that place, it's called Gomukam. In that Gomukam, always the Brahma will be there to fulfill his Kamandalu and do the creation. So that action of Mahadeva has happened on this Margasirsha Masa, Krishna Vaksha, Ashtami Tithi. That is why we celebrate this day as the Kalabhairava Jayanti. But you should not think Kalabhairava is somebody else separately born. No. It is Mahadeva's action is considered with the identity of Kalabhairava. It is Mahadeva himself is Mahakala and Kalabhairava. Kalabhairava is one of the most powerful expression of Mahadeva. Most powerful expression of Mahadeva. He is the energy on which all the memories are stored. All the memories are stored. Space is the energy where all visualizations are stored. Time is the energy, all memories are stored. Cosmic record keeper. All the word documents are kept with Kalabhairava. All the visual documents are kept in the space. The space is Nataraja. So Nataraja keeps all the visual documents and Kalabhairava keeps all the word documents. So anything happened, happening, yet to happen, you can just ask Kalabhairava, he will pull it out and give the whole record. And moreover, most powerful expression, easily accessible. The moment you call, he will be there. That's the beauty of Kalabhairava.
The principle of time, Kalabhairava. Not just Kala or time. Principle of Kala is Kalabhairava. It means, listen, how Kala is experienced in our plane is different. How Kala is experienced in higher zones like a Devaloka, Bhava, Bhu is ours, Suva, Tapa, Satya, the higher the higher planes. How Kala is experienced, that all that put together is principle of Kala. Principle of Kala is Kalabhairava. Kala is part of Kalabhairava. Understand this. So Kalabhairava is principle of Kala. I tell you, someday scientists will prove what I am talking. I am telling you the truth. You will exactly know what is around your body. Roughly 15 days. If you are a person with a lot of completion, full 15 days, you will be able to know. If you are a person with little agitation and that anger and restless guy, maybe 10 days, like that. That will differ between 10 days, but you will completely know what is happening around your body, how it is getting carried, everything you will know. I am telling you, this is the truth. See, with all my integrity to Kalabhairava, I am telling you the truth. You will actually know what is happening. And you will also know all my integrated disciples. You will also know I just manifest that time. And take you into the space of Paramashiva. You will simply know. A lady devotee with a mentally little challenged child goes to Ramakrishna and asks, what wrong I did that I have got a child like this? Ramakrishna says, remember that child is God and take care, you will become enlightened. Because the simple act of giving love strengthens your Kala dimension. And if you remember, cognize to whom you are giving love is God, it becomes devotion. I tell you, every time you share love, every time you use love as the strategy for your existence, the joys oozes out in your being is the strength of Kalabhairava. Strength of Kalabhairava. Kalabhairava, eternally loving, caring, blissful, ferocious, ecstatic, blissful, ferocious. Meditate on him. Be at Him. You will be just. Understand? All justness manifests from extreme love. That is why Kalabhairava is Lord of Yam. Kalabhairava is the Lord of integrity. Kalabhairava is Lord of justice. All justice is delivered only from the pure space of love. Maintain the intense space of love. Paramashiva will raise you to the space of being a justice, delivering justice to the world. Compassionate, eternally loving, are always kept in the space of justice. Understand? Extreme compassion, extreme joy, extreme ecstasy. Brings intense powerfulness and strength in you. Just go on be sharing smile and love to anything you see. Hug anything you see. If you don't have any object there, you will build strong body and heavy muscles like Kalabhairava. Listen to this Deva Rahasya. Look everything you see with love. Hug everything you see, including the air. You will build healthy, powerful, heavy body and grounded being. Superconscious flowering. Asa is seeing everything you see through love, hugging everything you see. One with everything you see. People, objects, animate or inanimate. In the cosmos, there is no inanimate. In Kala, there is no inanimate. It is a space where the Big Bangs and black holes, planets, suns and stars and moons evolve billions of years exists and dissolve spontaneously, simultaneously, without gap. Billions of years without gap. Meditate on it. Meditate on it. Meditate on it. It is Deva Rahasya. The moment you understand this, your third eye will open up. Billions and billions of yugas. Zillions and zillions of years without gap. Meditate on it. That is Kalabhairava's fire. The Prabha, Tejas, shining of Kalabhairava is this powerful cognition. Zillions and zillions of yugas, years, without gap. Universes, multiverses exists for billions of years, dissolve, but no gap. It is spontaneous and simultaneous. Meditate on this in your third eye. Meditate on this in your third eye. Kalabhairava, deep compassionate being, will reveal the secret of time in your consciousness. This is the initiation. Kala without time gap. Zillions of universe opens, exists of zillions of years, yugas, dissolves without time gap. Meditate on this. Meditate on this. Meditate on this. Meditate, Kalabhairava. I will land on your consciousness and make you experience oneness with Paramashiva. Make you experience oneness with Paramashiva.
Let me tell you exactly what happens during Kalabhairava's manifestation. It's like a 10,000 Nithyananda entered into me. How many of you feel the levitation when the Kundalini is awakened, the body is uncontrollably moving? Raise your hand. All of you can understand what I am saying. When the Kundalini is awakened, do you feel somebody else has entered into you? No, nobody else has entered into you. But you feel you are not able to control your body. It is, you are just floating in the ecstasy. You just don't know where your hands, where your legs, where to catch, what to catch. You are just in high frequency. Same way, I can say, when Kalabhairava manifests through me, the cosmic Kundalini is awakened. It's like a 10,000 Nithyananda entered into this body. I don't do any puja or meditation or anything. I say, come on, let me be the space now for Kalabhairava. Simply like a dam opened. Is there. And how does Swamiji feel after Kalabhairava settles down is the next part of the question. I feel like a huge flood has settled down. After the huge cyclone, how you feel? The peace. That's exactly I feel. In a peace, but extraordinary joy. See, when Kalabhairava lands, not only in me, in the whole presence, the whole breathing space, the whole hall, I can see the amount of joy he brings. Even if your question is not answered, the amount of joy he adds to the whole Sabha. How many of you really acknowledge what I am saying? Cognize what I am saying? That's it. It's a huge and it's unexplainable, unexplicable. It is what it is.
She also says Darshan is magnificent, electrifying and uplifting. Thank you, Swamiji and Kalabhairava. Of course, you have to thank him. I am only the instrument he is using. Go and tell Kalabhairava, all the known incompletions I commit with you, I will complete. All the unknown incompletions is your responsibility. I am surrendering to you. And I tell you, he really responds and completes. Whenever you ask him completion to you, is embodiment of compassion. Whenever you associate you with incompletions, is the terror. Which side you are standing only decides whether he is terror or compassionate being. He is the most compassionate if you are standing on the side of the completion. He is the ultimate terror if you are standing on the side of the. He can show the extra teeth and the smile both. He can show the terror teeth and the smile both. Capable of that. Two terror teeth and the wide smile. If you associate yourself with completion, he has such a sweet smile for you. If you associate yourself with the incompletion, he has such a terror teeth for you. The terror teeth will grind even universes and swallow. The smile can create even universe for you. Always have this agreement with Kalabhairava. All the incompletions you make me known, I commit with you, I will complete them. I am responsible for it. All the incompletion to me, you are responsible for it. And I tell you, he always agrees for this agreement.